What's going on, guys? Josh Pocock here, and just a couple weeks ago, OpenAI released their new feature, Canvas. And we did a video covering this tool where it allows you to improve your writing with suggesting edits, adjusting the length, changing the reading level, adding final polish, adding emojis. You can review your code, add logs, add comments, fix bugs, port to a different language, and a lot of really cool features. But as you guys know, OpenAI is a closed source company, and therefore Canvas is a closed source feature. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at an open source solution by LangChain called Open Canvas. We're going to show you how you can use the cloud version 100% for free, or how you could self-host it locally with your own API keys. Let's dive right into it. So a few cool things with Open Canvas: it has built-in memory. So Open Canvas ships out of the box with a reflection agent, which stores style, rules, and user insights in a shared memory store. This allows Open Canvas to remember facts about you across sessions. You can also start from existing documents. So Open Canvas allows users to start with a blank text or code editor in the language of their choice, allowing you to start the session with your existing content instead of being forced to start with a chat interaction. We believe that this is the ideal user experience because many times you will already have some content to start with and you want to iterate on top of it. So it includes memory, custom quick actions, pre-built quick actions, artifact versioning, code, markdown, or both, live markdown rendering and editing. And I'll leave a link to the repo down below, so if you want to read through this more in depth, you can check that out. And then how to use. So you can either use the deployed version for free, which is pretty damn impressive. And as of now, I personally haven't seen any rate limits at this time. Or you can go ahead and clone this repository and run it locally, deploy it on your own cloud, which we'll show you how to do right now. So first things first, we're going to git clone the directory right here. Then we're going to change directory into Open Canvas. And then we're going to run yarn install. All right, once those dependencies are done installing, I'm simply going to run code dot to open this up in VS Code. All right, so once you open this up, you're going to want to go to the .env.example, and you're going to want to make a copy of this file. Then what you're going to want to do is rename it to .env, and then start entering in these environment variables. So you can enter in either your Anthropic API key or your OpenAI API key. Then you're going to want to enter in your LangChain API key. Now you really have two options. So if you're on Mac, you can install LangGraph Studio right here. So you just come to LangGraph Studio and you would download it, and then you would grab your LangGraph API URL and you could enter it here, I believe, or in the constants.ts. And I'll also leave a link down below to this Loom video right here, how to set up Open Canvas locally if you are having any issues with LangGraph Studio, since I'm not on Mac. And when you're running LangGraph Studio, you're also going to want to have Docker running. Make sure you go to docker.com and install that, or you can create a Langsmith account right here to deploy to production on LangGraph Cloud. All right, so that link would take you here. If I click on new project right here, you can see we have our LangChain endpoint, which we would just copy this right here, paste that into our environment variable. And then you would want to grab your LangChain API key, which if you go to settings right here, then you'll see API keys, and then you can create a new API key, or if you already have an API key, you can use that one. You'll also see here that there's some Supabase environment variables right here for authentication. Now, I don't know if there's a way to run it without this. Maybe you could tweak some things or whatnot. It doesn't specifically say in their docs. So I just went to supabase.com, which I'll leave a link down below, and I created a new project, a free project. And then if you just scroll down right here, it will show your project API right here with your Supabase URL as well as your Supabase anon key. And you can simply just paste these over into your environment variables here and then save this environment variable file. Once you do that, you can run yarn dev right here. As you can see, it's starting up on localhost 3000. All right, so it's going to take us to the login page right here. You can go ahead and click sign up and create an account and then just log in. All right, so now we are logged into Open Canvas on localhost 3000. Now at the moment, in terms of actually using this locally, I personally found that I was dealing with more issues with certain bugs, and quite frankly, if the cloud version currently is 100% free, I personally prefer using the cloud version. So If you go ahead to opencanvas.langchain.com, and I'll leave a link down below for that, you can use the cloud version for 100% free. You don't have to enter in your own API keys or anything like that. And maybe the local version works a little bit better if you're on Mac. So if you are, I would go ahead and still try it out. And maybe if you're on Windows, you can still try it out too and let me know. But let's go ahead and actually test out OpenCanvas. So first things first, let's say write me a to-do app in React. Okay, so you can see here it is writing the code in an artifact-like interface right here on the right side. All right, now over here in the right corner, we can see we have a few different options. So if we click on this code tools, we'll be able to see that we have add comments, we have add logs, we have port language, and we have fix bugs. So very similar to the actual OpenAI canvas. So let's go ahead and add some comments. All right, as you can see, the code is being rewritten with comments here, such as define the to-do app functional component, function to add new to-do to list, etc., etc. Now let's say we want to add some logs. Okay, so now you can see that we do have specific logs, such as console warn right here. And we still have those comments that we added before as well. Now we can click over here and actually port this to a different language. So let's say we wanted to port this to Python, we can do so. And as you can see, our app is being ported over to Python. And we can even run the fix bugs tool right here, and that's going to fix potential bugs. Now you may have noticed if we highlight specific things in this canvas, we can say ask Open Canvas. So we can click on that, and then we could ask Open Canvas about a specific area. I'm just going to say rewrite this better. Okay, and you can see here that it did rewrite it. Cool thing too is if you see up here, we have 6 of 6, so we can actually go back to specific revisions, such as the 4th revision or the 3rd revision or the 2nd iteration, whatever the case may be. And you can even copy the code up here, which is really nice if you want to easily copy it.
Are you tired of pouring thousands of dollars into appointment setters only to watch leads slip away? Imagine having a team of elite sales agents booking qualified appointments for you around the clock. No more wasted time on training, no more frustration with performance, and no more draining your budget on inconsistent and expensive call centers. Introducing Stride Agents, AI-powered appointment setters that work 24/7, never get tired, and book appointments while you sleep. Trained on thousands of successful conversations, our AI agents outperform human teams at just 1/10 of the cost. Join the ranks of businesses that doubled their appointments and booking rates in just a matter of weeks. Don't get left behind in the AI revolution. Visit strideagents.com now and transform your entire sales process with cutting-edge AI technology. It's time to accelerate your stride with AI agents.
Now down here, this magic wand is for custom quick actions. So if I click on this, you'll see we don't have any. If I click on new, you can see that we can create a custom quick action, which are ways to create your own actions to take against the selected artifact. So here in the custom instructions, you could actually add some specific custom instructions, and this field contains the custom instructions you set, which will then be used to instruct the LLM on how to regenerate the selected artifact. So let's say we wanted a custom action of adding emojis in the comments, and then you have the options to include prefix in prompt, include reflections in prompt, and include recent history in prompt, or include none of those if you want. And we can go ahead and click save. All right, so now if we use our test custom action right here, you can see that we have some specific emojis right here in the comments right here. So changes made right here, emojis. So I definitely didn't do a perfect prompt right here in the custom actions. I kept it very vague, but you could of course make it a bit more in-depth and precise and get some pretty cool responses. Now up here is the built-in reflections right here. So you can see current reflections generated by the assistant for content generation. So you can see here we got style reflections, content reflections. You could go ahead and clear reflections if you want. Now, if you clear them, this action cannot be undone. So I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so here I asked it to write an in-depth paper on why marketing is important in a business. And as you can see, it's writing it here in the canvas. Now that we're asking it for a writing task, we of course have different tools. So we have the writing tools, just like how OpenAI's Canvas has these same features. We can either translate, we can change the reading level, we can adjust the length, or we can add emojis. Let's say I want to add some emojis here. And as you can see, it is getting generated right now with some emojis in this. Now we can go ahead and increase the length right here. So now you can see it's a lot longer with the regeneration. All right, so we can adjust the reading level too to either PhD, college, teenager, child, or pirate. Let's go ahead and do pirate. All right, so we can see here, our matey marketing be playing a crucial role in the success of any business. So pretty cool stuff. And then we can translate to English, Mandarin, Hindi, Spanish, or French. So now you can see that this whole paper is in French. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for Open Canvas. I just wanted to show you guys a free open source alternative to OpenAI's Canvas. Now, if you set it up locally, you'll have to use your own API keys. And from what I've seen, it works better on Mac locally. But like I said, you can use the cloud version for 100% free. Definitely check it out below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Also, too, guys, if you're new to the channel, we upload videos every single day on AI, marketing, sales, business growth. If you like that type of content and you got some value here, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with the daily uploads. Also, too, guys, if you haven't already joined our free community, stridecommunity.com, I'll leave a link down below for our free Facebook group and Discord channel. And if you need help growing your business, guys, book a call at executivestride.com/apply. I'll leave that link down below. Other than that, guys, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Keep hustling, keep grinding, and of course, guys, accelerate your stride. Take care.